Hey everybody, it's Jess Forster and welcome to the second video in my travel series using the Simple Stories Here and There collection. As you may remember from my first video, I created this 12 by 12 traditional layout using three of my favorite photos from our first day in PEI from 2019. I decided that I wanted to scrap more photos from that day. I really loved these ones, which are two 3x4s and a 4x6, which give extra context to the actual layout. I'm using similar products in my stash, so the 12 by 12 papers, as well as the 6x8 paper pad and the journaling bits. For my traditional page, I used a paper called Rainbow Therapy to back my stories. And with my 6x12 pocket page, a Project Life pocket page that you can see here, I've decided that I want to mimic that color scheme. And so I decided to use the 6x8 paper pad to find a similar piece of pattern paper. I love 6x8 paper pads because they have you can find similar color schemes, but you can also find the designs on a smaller scale. So it kind of gives a little bit of a different look, but still with the same colors and feel to the collection. So I'm just trimming this 6x8 piece of paper down to 4x6. I'm actually creating my own filler card. As you may remember from the traditional page, my photos go from the bottom left-hand corner to the top right, and I've got a cluster of embellishments at the top of the right hand of the page. And so in order to create a visual triangle, I'm going to create a filler card with cascading elements from the top left-hand corner down to the right-hand corner. So I decide to put the filler card up at the very top and then place my two 3x4 photos in the middle and my 4x6 at the bottom. So this is a design page protector H, and they're great for smaller sizes if you want to create an asymmetrical layout. So I've got a few different designs here. I'm using again a rainbow color tag that mimics the colors not only on the traditional page, but also in that filler card. And then using those arrows. I used two arrows on the last page on my traditional page. And again, I'm using similar elements to create that cohesion across different pockets. Pockets, of course, are always a great go-to if you have extra photos. And for this pocket page, I'm only using the front, but you could easily add more photos in the back if you have extra photos that you want to scrapbook. So I decide just in terms of placement, and you will notice that I'm using the sorbet stickers, and I'm going to spell out the word love. And what I loved about our adventure or our moments at Argyle Provincial Park were these red sand beaches. I really loved the texture and the surprise waterfall, which you can see my daughter leaning over to touch the water in one of those 3x4 photos. She's in her cute blue and white striped dress. And these photos really take me back to the day that we visited 4 years ago. I love choosing a moment to highlight, and so instead of trying to document everything from our travels, I'm just trying to choose my favorite things to document. I know with travel, you can get so overwhelmed. It's so much fun to take so many different pictures of everything that you see, but part of the hard part is editing down what your favorite photos are. And one way to do that is the structure that I discussed, which is simply just choosing one moment or one experience to kind of capture the chronological part of your trip. So for day one, choosing one experience to highlight, and for day two, focusing on another to highlight. Right now, I'm using these Ali Edwards embellishments. They're crosses, and I used about 5 of them on my traditional page. And again, I'm thinking of the visual triangle and the ways in which I can place them so that that they will mimic and encourage the eye to move across not only the traditional page, but also the pocket page. I love that the Here and There collection from Simple Stories has these muted tones. It goes so well with my photos from this experience. And I think it would be great if you had like a camping photo or a camping trip. This might be a really great collection to use with those types of photos. Here you will notice I've brought in my completed 12 by 12 layout and just seeing that the elements match up. And here is a look at my final page. I use those journaling tags to create a filler card. I use pop dots to pop them up. And I just love how cohesive and how much it tells a visual story. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful summer and happy travels. Cheers.